Hi guys, my name's Alex. I'm just doing a comparison test on a new freshwater master test kit from API in comparison to a 12-year-old roughly test kit from API. We haven't had an aquarium for about 10 years or so, so we decided to do a test and a comparison between the two kits. And yeah, I've just found that so far, from what I can tell, apart from an obvious difference between the high pH range and the nitrate, the ammonia and nitrite are pretty much the same and haven't really changed. So the chemicals for the kits really didn't vary over 12 or so years, and especially sitting in the garage for about 8 or so years, this test kit. And the reason why I didn't replace it straight away when I set up our aquarium, which has got Malawi cichlids, is because it didn't have an expiry date. So I thought I'd give it a go. The main difference with these two test kits will be the color change in the charts, especially because I'm finding that the high range pH in particular is quite a bit different to the test kit, which is now on the back of the instruction book. So if I compare these side by side, it's the best way for you guys to see it with the new and old. You can see the 7.4, 7.8 and 8 are very different, and then 8.2 stayed pretty much the same. And this is just through degrading colour, just changing over time, slowly being absorbed and dissolved by the paper. But the kit itself, the actual results, gave us a pretty different reading to what we thought we were getting. So we're really around 8 when we thought we were around 7.5, 4, 7.5, 7.6 possibly. And that's those two. So really buying the test kit, you know, the new one actually has expiry on all the chemicals. They now expire in 5 years. So we know that, yeah, they're good for about 5 years, then you probably need to throw it out and get another set. The nitrate is quite different. So new, old, new, old, new, old, new, old. So the nitrate again, colours didn't vary a hell of a lot in this one on the charts, but our test was slightly different, saying that we've got a higher reading of our nitrate, which is kind of normal when you've got 30 cichlids in an aquarium. We've overstocked the aquarium. So the next one will be our nitrate. Again, you can see here the difference in the colours in this kit. So quite a bit different. The colours of the actual chemicals, not a huge difference, probably closer. Both saying pretty much 0 as far as I'm concerned, which is good, a good result. But again, the older chemical and the older marker really didn't match. Actually said it was like less than 0, anything. So we now have a closer match between the two on the new test kit. Last but not least is ammonia, and again, new and old. You can see the difference in colours aren't too big in this one, in this particular set, and the results are pretty similar. Obviously I've overfilled this one a little bit more, which is probably why it's a bit lighter, but if I had less or the same amount of water in them, then they probably would have come out the same colour. So again, not too much difference, and we're getting a bit more of a reading, a bit more green in ours, so we know it's about 0.25 in our test. And that's it. Yes, just to give you a quick heads up on the test kits and the differences. The older test kit has definitely done its time. What I did like about it was the different cards, which I think is much better than having one piece of paper. And the kit here, just going to try and do this one-handed. Came with a different booklet. I think the instructions were, there goes the freshwater pH, standard pH. Again, not a huge difference in the colour variation of the cards. I never use this, that's why it just fell out. And I think the only other difference was in nitrate. There's the instructions which said no, they're identical. Anyway, I'll probably cut this out of the video. Anyway, thanks for watching and hope this helps.